What's up everyone? Hey, what's up everyone? Kabanarmani456 here. Today continue my Let's Play on Sonic Heroes. So last time we completed Team Dark's story, and now we're going to continue on and do Team Chaotix's story. So yes, I'm on my save file to where I've beaten the game because I tried to record Team Chaotix's first part on my Let's Play file, but ended up losing the footage, so now basically I have to open up this save file so that I can show you all the cutscenes again. But anyway, let's go on into this.
It's here! Yeah! Whoa!
What's wrong with you?
It's here! It's here! We've got work!
What?
Whoa!
I've heard good things about you and require your detective services. And I can pay handsomely.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
SBO, don't be silly. Besides, you know our policy. We never turn down work that pays.
Yeah, you know our policy!
Come on, boys. Let's go.
Yes, sir!
Roger.
Yeah! Beach time!
Now what are we gonna do?
See!
I must test your abilities.
Bring it on.
Ready.
Alright then, so here we go, playing with Team Chaotix, one of my favorite teams in the game, mostly because these stages aren't as linear as the other team stages. Instead, though, you actually have to do these extra missions right here, and as you see right here, we have to collect 10 hermit crabs. So definitely a good bit of variety compared to, like the other stages, like the other team stages. But, okay, a quick edit right there. I do apologize, kind of an interruption, stupid phone call. Anyway, though, as I was saying, what was I saying? Yeah, Team Chaotix, they're definitely one of my favorite teams because they have variety, and like it still maintains the fun gameplay with the good sense of speed and everything. So yeah, and SBO is also one of my favorite characters because yeah, just I don't know, his personality, his his voice actor, and some of the moves he actually has are really cool and very useful. So, and also Vector is one of my favorite power characters in the game because he does not slip around as much. Sure, he slips around a bit more than Big the Cat, but it's not as bad as Omega or Knuckles. But this mission right here should be really easy to go through because I know where most of the seashell locations are anyway, so this should not be a problem whatsoever at all. Okay, I think there is a seashell located over this way, so I'm gonna shoot. Where is it? I don't even see it. Okay, never mind. Hop out of here. We're gonna go to flight mode. Maybe it's up here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I was almost positive there was another one around here. Okay, maybe not. But yeah, it's pretty easy. Okay, I know where they are now. Derp, I was having the derp moment. I was trying to recall exactly where they were, but here we go. Just float over this way. But yeah, this mission should really not take long at all. We should be done with this stage in less than 3 minutes, actually. So, come over this way. Get that. Yeah, mostly the best way to get an A rank with Team Chaotix's stages are just by, basically trying to finish the missions in a timely manner. As you saw right there, we beat it in 2 minutes and 45 seconds. So, not bad. At least I think it was 2 minutes and 45 seconds. It could have been faster. Yeah, look at that! Oh, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Whoa, I was way off. But there we go, A rank.
Awesome!
Like a boss! So yeah, that Team Chaotix's stages though are going to get longer in the future, and they're going to get more difficult. But here we go, going on to Ocean Palace. And this stage, I have to admit, is very linear. It's basically like the other teams, stages, but you know, it's just not as long. But I'm not sure exactly how, like, what place Team Chaotix goes in difficulty. I guess it just depends on if you're good at, like, you know, finding things and completing different missions instead of just going from point A to point B. But you know, I've always thought that Team Dark was more challenging, but Team Chaotix was more challenging than Team Sonic. So that's how I always put them, kind of like in between. See right there, look at that. Big is so, I mean, Vector is so awesome because he has his body slam move that gives him a ton of height, and also it doesn't leave him as vulnerable as some of the other attacks. So, what? How did that hurt me? Okay, whatever. So, I would recommend, like, spamming Vector's, like, slam attack. Alright, but we're gonna take these guys in our mouth. Oh, I love this music. I can never get tired of this music. It's just so awesome. Alright. I think we're gonna come down this way. But yeah, one thing that I kind of do miss that SBO doesn't have is the, what is it? I'm trying to recall what it is called. Oh, the light speed dash. Because, you know, I think SBO and Amy are the characters that don't have the light speed dash, but they have other moves. Like SBO can turn invisible, he has a projectile with his shuriken stars, and then he can also stick on walls, like, infinitely. Oh, what the flip was that? Okay. You see right here, look here. We're gonna come to this section right here. Since he's a chameleon, he can just stick on there, like, forever. He won't fall off, like, you know, Sonic and, like, Sonic and Shadow. I'm not sure if Amy can actually even do those wall jumps at all, like the triangle jump. I don't think she's ever, like, ran into it or had to actually, like, you know, do it. And yeah, this one's pretty cool, how he's, like, blowing a ginormous bubble out of his bubble gum and just kind of, like, floating super far distances. But look right here, look at that. It's so freaking useful right there. See there? It just it doesn't leave us vulnerable. And you don't slide around a lot, which is another thing. You can control exactly where you hit, and you can control exactly, you know, like where you're not going to go. So, all right, watch it. And I think I'm just gonna go on and use the Team Chaotix Team Blast move. And yeah, this is their Team Blast. Basically, they just, like, you know, sing badly or something, and it, like, you know, destroys all the enemies or something. It's pretty good because actually, whatever enemies you defeat, they basically give you rings, so it's pretty useful. Make sure to do it on a large crowd of enemies so that you can actually, you know, take a ton of, get a ton of points and rings and stuff. Help you out a lot to getting an A rank. Alright. Yeah, I hope they make SBO and, you know, Vector playable in more games in the future. And here we go. Here's the end. There we go. We freed the Chao. Like I said, this is going to be a really short video because of how easy the first stages are for Team Chaotix. They just kind of want you to get the gist of their gameplay and kind of get used to it. So they kind of make it easy right here. There we go. Let's see what we got. We should have gotten A rank.
Perfect! The work of professionals!
So, you're the ones who were playing games with my army?
Sorry, just part of the job.
That's the evil genius, Dr. Eggman.
Doctor Who?
Yes, let me show you who I really am.
I knew it was you. Don't hesitate.
Alright then, so here we go, going against Eggman and the Egg Hawk again. And yeah, I'm not too fond of this boss fight with Team Chaotix because Vector, while his power is usually good for, you know, fighting against regular enemies and stuff, his attacks aren't too good on this boss, which is why I'm not looking forward to this right here. Okay, so we're going to use the body slam because the other attacks leave him vulnerable, a lot more vulnerable. So see right here. But we're not taking out as much damage, which is the sad thing about it. But we could possibly knock him out in just a few seconds right here, I believe. There we go, we actually did. Wow.
This isn't the end!
Usually that body slam isn't as effective on this boss right here, but what do you know, we took him out. So let's see what we got. I think usually when you beat this boss under a minute, you instantly get an A rank. So we got triple A ranks for this video. Woot! Alright then, well I guess that basically does it for this video, so thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And thanks again for watching, but next time we'll be doing, let me think, yeah, we'll continue on with Team Chaotix's story, doing Grand Metropolis Zone. So yeah, glad to finally be doing this team's story now, because you know the characters, they're a lot of fun to play with. You know, even though it still keeps that sense of speed and all, and you know the characters are similar mostly, like in most ways. You know, they do have some different things about them that keep their gameplay unique. So, but that does it for this vid, like I said. So thanks again for watching. See you all. Have a good day. Peace. Kobanite.